hands.
I should put clothes on if you're taping
No,
this.
this is just for us, just so when you're dead, I know how to make stuffed cabbage.
I could put clothes
These
on.
onions go in this, Mother?
One big one,
That'll do it.
maybe. I don't know if that's a big one. I could tell later when it's... Keep holding the button down?
No, you just push it once. You see
Oh,
the
I didn't know
clock
that.
ticking?
Yeah. Because that's only 2 pounds of meat. Maybe 1 big onion. But, you know, more onion you have, the tastier it is. Don't leave that core there.
I'm taking it out.
Okay.
What, like how much chopped garlic?
A nice big clove.
Nice big clove or 3 little ones, and the
Chop that
chopped
more.
onion. You chop that more.
No, I don't want
Okay.
to smell
My mother likes to rinse her rice 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll use the whole 3/4, but that's okay. Rice is cheap.
Okay.
Okay, then rinse it till the water's pretty. You get some of that starch out of it.
Okay.
And then you put cold water in it.
Oh, you measure the cold water?
No. No, I don't measure like you.
Well, how do you know when it's done when the water disappears?
The water doesn't disappear.
Oh, you put it in a strainer, you mean, after you think it's done?
Yeah.
That's the sizzling onions, and we're going to add the garlic in a minute.
Yep.
And the rice is cooking almost
A
good.
pound and a half of beef
Mm-hmm.
and half a pound of pork.
Pound and a half of beef. What kind of percentage of fat do you usually get in your beef?
85% less.
85%.
Less fat.
All right. And the pork.
You could get none, but it doesn't have to. A good little bit of juiciness is good. And a half a pound of
The
pork.
hand's your best tool,
Oh,
Paula Dean
definitely.
says, doesn't she?
Exactly. Make sure your hands are clean. Wash them. Oh, is that cold? Tablespoon of, not even. That's enough. And
Table,
then-
okay.
yeah, not quite a level tablespoon.
Okay. And pepper?
And then pepper. Where's the pepper?
Either one over there, the grinder, or the one you just tip over?
Where's the one you tip?
Oh, over here by the coffee pot.
Oh, see, I don't put too much pepper.
Okay. Put on your egg, you'll see it
Nothing's
better on your
coming
egg
out.
how it's coming.
Very little is coming out. You know why? Because your kernels are chopped up already. Remember I told you that the other day? They get powdery.
Then maybe Tim.
Put some.
Alright, I think Tim has to change it probably.
See, that's good. You don't have to have too much pepper.
Big old drapey sleeve is the best thing to do when you're cooking.
No, that's okay. You could always wash it. Hey, my boob's hanging out.
That'll be on a different YouTube channel. It's called the Sex Tube channel, not the YouTube.
And that's it. Make sure you combine your pork with your beef. As long as your hands are clean. Mom did, Aunt Nellie did. I put the salt in, right? So you just go like this.
Do that again. And
It's got plenty of salt.
is that what you always have done? I've never known that.
Not always.
So you just see how it looks on the top, maybe?
Well, I'll know how it looks
Oh,
in
when
the
you
meat.
mush it in. I see. I'm just going to hold the pan. And the onions you do use every bit.
Oh yeah. More onions the better, Bob. Like this.
Oh, and you wipe your pan out with a hunk of raw cow.
Okay, that's it. Pick up that pot, maybe just a little bit more.
So it really is a far cry from 3/4 of a cup for a pound, 2 pounds of meat. Maybe a half a cup of rice.
Maybe.
Raw. Okay.
That's it. That's better.
But be careful.
I will.
Alright, I see what you're doing. You're just yanking out the core.
Well,
before
I
you
won't
dump
get it.
in the water.
I won't get it all. I got to go in again, but you go at an angle so you don't hit these. You
Mother,
know?
hold on. Mother, pull that knife out. Oh, I thought you were using it backwards. I couldn't tell for a second the way it was curved. I thought you were using
No,
the
I'm
dull
doing
side.
it sideways.
I understand what you're saying.
And see, then this big core will come out.
Gotcha.
Come on, you stupid. Here's how it works.
Okay.
I cut the rib, but not all the way, and not all the way down, and that's a pretty nice size. So you take about a tablespoon, no more, no more, and you spread it like a sausage. That is plenty. Otherwise, it'll pop all over.
All right.
And then you take one fold, or half a fold, fold it on each side,
Okay.
and make sure these lap here, and then you'll know they'll never come apart.
And that's all the amount you stuff
Too
in.
much cabbage, just go like this.
Oh, okay.
Take it off.
Okay.
Maybe I took, you should really go around the way the cabbage is.
Like a circular moon, half
Right.
moon or something. Okay.
See? And spread it out. And then go. Because sometimes if you make it, put too much meat in, the sides it'll come out.
Right.
When you put your cabbage in, you get the biggest ones for the bottom. And you go around in a circle. And get them close knit. As close knit as you could. And make sure this part here is down.
Seam down.
Yeah, seam down. See, now I fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. Push it in so
Oh,
it'll be
push
tight.
it.
Yeah, push it in so it'll be tight. This is the way they won't float on you. You know what I'm saying, Bobber? And then here's I go like this in the middle. Like this, see? I go down before I start the other row. So then you start your second row.
Gotcha.
You go around the same way. Try to get the bigger ones on the bottom, which there's not too many little ones.
Okay.
They're nice. Ooh, they're looking good, see? Now, then I come in the middle, and I go down in the middle. Like that. Keep them cozy. Close
Cozy.
together.
Cozy-ish?
Cozy. Cozy-ish. Couldn't get it out. See, now these are the little ones. So you just put one here, wherever, one here, and then fill in the middle here, and
Okay.
that's it. Try not to let the water run on top of the stuffed cabbage, like the
Alright.
side like that.
Okay. And how much do we fill it?
Fill it,
Oh, fill the whole pot or just cover the cabbage?
cover the cabbage,
Oh, but you don't fill it
and then
all.
sometimes later you might add more. See, that's about enough.
Oh.
And then when it goes down, then you add more because you want to have juice. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's it.
Gotcha.
Bring it to a boil. Take a taste, because sometimes it's not. That's good, but it's a little sour. So all I'm going to do is rinse it. Turn it around, rinse it, rinse it, rinse it.
You're not rinsing it to make it to drain and dry. You're trying to rinse
No.
out too much sourness.
Exactly. And then go like this and taste it again. Get a lot of taste. That's good. It's not sour. It's just enough.
The whole can of tomato soup, you don't dilute it because you already have
No.
water in the pot.
I gotta clean it. Sometimes I just put, just to rinse it. Like
Gotcha.
this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's all I do.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Put it on for me, Bob. That's about it. Just not to waste it. Right. Because you're going to add more water to that pot anyway eventually,
Oh.
I think.
So it doesn't have to be boiling the water. Just get a little
No,
hot
no.
and moving a little bit.
Yeah, it'll boil. Okay. That's it. I'm not going to use that other cabbage. This is enough. But if you want me to saute it with onions, it's good. That what we have
I don't
here.
care. We're not going to waste it.
I mean, look. Yeah, it's a nice with noodles. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's good. Now I put
She's a little cuckoo. Cuckoo.
This is a can of tomato soup and a can of tomato sauce. And just pour it on the top.
Okay.
And spread it around.
So you don't stir it in. It just drops down on its own.
Yeah. And then when it does come to a boil, I lit it partially.
Oh, okay.
I'll let it come to a boil, and then you're gonna add more water. I know you are. I am. Stuffed cabbage is boiling, and we'll check it in an hour, to see, or 45 minutes to see if one of the cabbages are done.
But that's the rate we want it to bubble.
That's the rate you want it to bubble. It's only on 2. I couldn't put it on low. And then maybe later I'll just add a little bit of water. It all depends. I got to see how much juice is in there.
Okay.
And I put the lid on almost, but let a little bit.
Final product looks like for
a little bit of cabbage.
That's what
How about
they
that?
look like. That's beautiful. And on plates, this is what they look like on a plate.